Hello, I'm Amy, and if you're new around here, I'm travelling around Europe this summer in my trusty old camper van, Walter Peach. He's 40, don't slag him off. After 6 weeks of scrubbing, painting and turning this old brown pie into a blossoming flower, we finally hit the road for some brand new adventures.
And I honestly don't know how to feel.
After last week's mishaps... Oh
my god, my door's open. Everything's gone to
surely it's only up from here. Oh, it is. Just wait to see what I get up to in this video. That was literally my first week on the road, and I've had some words with myself. No more clumsy chaos, please. Oh, I just can't help it, it comes naturally. After sleeping my first night in France, I moseyed on over to Germany. After flooring it in Walter, the whole dashboard was shaking at 65 miles an hour, and we arrived in Hamburg. Beautiful, vibrant city, where I had something quite special planned up in the sky. Ready? Today, I'm going to be doing something absolutely ridiculous. Of course I am. I'm going to be eating an exclusive 4-course dinner while hanging 200 foot in the air. Why? Well, why not? This is dinner up in the sky. A mental dining experience. Me and up to 32 others get strapped in, feel like an astronaut, into this like race car type seat. I've got my own table because I'm posh or a loner. And then this whole entire platform gets hoisted up into the sky via a crane. Madness. And then up there we're going to be served like an exclusive 4-course meal by top chefs who are just standing in the middle of the platform in the sky cooking for us. So I'm literally going to be floating above Hamburg city, 360-degree panoramic views in the sky. I can't wait. I hope everyone else is as excited as I am. I'm ready. As I was getting strapped in, I had a few safety questions. What if I need the toilet?
Then we can also go down, but I mean it's just 1 hour, so I hope it will be manageable.
What about like birds? Do they ever fly like...
I mean we never had it before. Never say never, but I think they see the platform and then they don't come close.
Okay. I'm assuming nobody's ever fallen out of one of these.
Of course not. We've been doing this for 18 years and nothing never happened.
They take the lift off to dinner in the sky very seriously here in Germany. Let the countdown begin.
2, 1, here we go.
oh my god. Why am I so nervous? Oh my god. Whoa.
It just takes a few minutes to get to the top, which is nuts. So the crane takes us all the way up, and the crane can hold like up to 180 tons. The platform itself is just 10, so I think we're in safe hands. Honestly, if you're afraid of heights, or just like a wimp in general, this probably isn't for you. I think we've got about an hour up in the air, so if you think you can manage that without dropping a log on someone's head down below, then get it booked. Okay, so there's 3 parts to this dinner.
You have a welcome drink to start,
I'm driving.
an appetizer, a starter, a main course, and of course, a dessert. My favourite.
And I haven't eaten much today, so I'm absolutely ready for this. But I am a little bit worried that I'm going to drop food on someone's head down below. Oh, there's the sun. So there's usually 3 rules for any dish. Look, smell, and taste.
Dish number 1. Okay, starting with the appetizer. Here we have a tangle of emerald seaweed and a citrus soy glaze, topped with golden shards of aged cheese that melt like Parmesan snow.
This is like an experience overload. I'm not sure what to do. Eat, look, be petrified. I love how people can make vegetables out of this world. Yes, extremely munchable. Absolutely.
This one looks like it's going to be good for your insides, you know? It smells like I want to put it in my mouth. And the taste, joyous, beautiful presentation. 10 out of 10, Resi lads.
I can actually see Walter Peach from here. He's parked right over there with all the other washer machine motorhomes.
Dish number 2. Here our starter boasts of velvety tomato soup with a deep, full-bodied flavour that packs a punch straight to your jawline.
I will devour that whole thing. And you can eat that. Shall I help yours as well? Absolutely fantastic start to the experience.
Alright, let me show you something really cool. So I'm sat here, but I can also spin right around like a 90-degree angle.
The views of Hamburg city were unreal. Up here you get a full sweep of the whole city, famous monuments and all. The sun was going down, the city was getting louder beneath me, the whole vibe was just magic.
So different to having dinner on the floor, you know? So simple, but they've actually won awards for this concept, which I am not surprised at.
So you're You're probably wondering, is the food actually any good, or is it just mainly about the concept?
The food is incredible.
I mean, they are top chefs, of course it's going to be top quality. Everything I've put in my mouth so far, 10 out of 10.
If only I had a crate to enjoy it with it.
Course numero 3. Nice, good. Roll my sleeves up for this one.
Here for our main we have pillow soft gnocchi, bathed in spice curry-like vegetable sauce. Warm, bold and full of depth. Luxurious comfort food with a kick.
Honestly, it's lush. You really get the curry flavour coming through on top. Just spices of some sort that I'm not smart enough to know. I'm not a head chef.
I'm going to make up a new word here. Fragrential. Because I feel like this is fragrant and influential. Married. So I've done quite a few like really cool dining experiences before, and I guess the one that reminds me the most of this is the Stratosphere in Vegas, because they both turn. You're not just stuck with one view of Hamburg here. Sort of every couple of minutes they turn you around and give you a different view, which is amazing. It's not swinging, it's not fast, it doesn't feel like a roller coaster, like you barely know it's happening. And I wondered how I would go with it, because when we went to the Stratosphere in Vegas, I had to ask to move tables because I got travel sick, because we were really close to the window and I could see everything moving. Yeah, I am a bit of a wimp when it comes to things like that, but this is none of those things. Thank you.
Hey Siri, can I drink one shot and still drive?
And like a true VIP, the chef actually came and sat with me. And he brought some tequila, his own recipe.
Enjoy Hamburg.
Thank you so
Enjoy
much.
the sky. Arriba.
Arriba.
Abajo.
Abajo.
Al centro.
Al centro. Hang on, you must say Yakida.
Yakida.
Good health.
Yakida. Salud. Jawohl.
Very good.
I love it.
It's spicy.
Caramba.
It's a bad influence. It's very good. He made it himself. Hats off to you. Okay, what do we have?
Dish number 4. For dessert, we have a golden crusted custard tart with a delicate, silky smooth creme brulee type filling centre. Rich, creamy and baked to perfection.
Desserts are my favourite things, so I cannot say no. Oh my God, so good.
And we're coming down.
Honestly, such a good experience. So quality friends. Compliments to the chef and to all the waiters as well. They were really accommodating and really friendly. I highly recommend it. I would definitely do it again.
Alright, I think that's enough adrenaline for one dinner. Figure out where I park now, because I park quite far away. I was going to park in the city tonight. I haven't actually wild camped yet. I'm being a bit of a wimp, but for good reason, because I read this review. So I thought maybe I won't give that a shot, because I quite like my bike and I haven't actually used it properly yet. I didn't want to bum to nick it. So I've decided to stay about 40 minutes away in a campsite just on the offskirts of Hamburg, which is really nice and much safer. Well, that's a cool building. Okay, little old man, where are you? There he is, in the middle of all of his distant cousins. Kind of has always felt like the oddball of the washing machine family. And we'll be happy to know the bike is still intact. Funny thing is, it's not Walter, that's the shit show. It's me. This is the way I have to get in at the moment because the slidey door's broken. Because remember, I pulled the handle off, so I'll have to go to a DIY store tomorrow. Because there's a few bits that's broken. We'll sort it out.
Let's get the place ready to drive. I usually shut everything up so nobody can see in when I leave. It just feels safer, you know?
Oh, I got food in my teeth. How long are you gonna wait to tell me that? All right. Oh gosh. Pull my choke out. Done. Let's get this show on the road. Every time. Ooh, that's enough of that. Bloody Nora. Anyone know how I stop that? Every time I turn the van on, the radio goes mental. So it's been lovely spending the day in Hamburg, albeit on my own. That's a great experience. But you know what my campsite's got? A beach. Let's do this.
Another reason why I'm staying at this campsite is because Mum actually shipped my laptop out to me and it should be arriving tomorrow.
Hey, hello. Yeah, you okay? I was just missing one thing from my dinner.
Oh yeah?
That was you, honey. It was over in no time though. You know when things are that fun and they just go in a split second. But yeah, I wish you could have done it with me, but I feel like you probably wouldn't have wanted to, would you, because of the height?
I probably would have spewed off the side onto an old lady's head, probably.
But I'm like 5 minutes away from my campsite now, so I'm just gonna go and pack up for the night.
Alright, babes, in a bit. Love you.
Okay, love you too. See you later. Bye. Alright, so it's getting quite late. It's about 9 o'clock now. She's a rock star. Staying up late. So I'm gonna go for a quick shower. The showers are a bit further away from my pitch, which I have to drive to. So I'm gonna get a quick shower in, come back, set up all cozy, and maybe I'll watch a film. I'm running out of good films to watch though, or series. So if you've got any recommendations on something to keep me company in the evenings, then holla. Shower time. Thank you to BetterHelp for being a paid partner of this video. It's no secret that anxiety pops into my life every now and again. I mean, why shouldn't it when things like this happen? I've always been quite open about having anxiety online, and I've always tried to share the bad times as well as the good. But before I left for this trip, my anxiety was at an all-time high. I was just worried about leaving, you know? But I was excited for the trip. I just didn't know why this sense of dread kept on coming over me. It's something that I've worked through a lot in therapy over the years and still continue to do so to this day. Like all of the issues I have in my life, I take them to Sandra. She listens and then she tries to rationalise my thoughts. She's ultimately helped me live my life much better, because I could choose to let anxiety rule my world, but I choose not to. So if you've got a worry or something you'd like to talk through and you think now is the time, I want to prioritise myself, then please consider BetterHelp. You just fill out a questionnaire which helps match you to your therapist. If they don't feel right, you can change it, no problem, no additional cost. Then you can choose to have your session as telephone calls, video chats, or even via messaging if you'd prefer that. You can also schedule your sessions for when works best for you. Go to betterhelp.com/kingin it or choose Kingin It during sign up. By using our link, it gets you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. Please give it a go if you think you need it, and I hope it helps you as much as it does me. Go find your Sandra, because I'm in Switzerland now, I'm on my own, and I seem to be managing it okay. Gotta love a pre-made shower bag. Got my pyjamas, so I'm gonna have to wear le petit towel all the way back to my van, through all the crowds of people and families having dinner. Absolutely fine. Top tip for if you don't want anyone to see you, just don't wear your glasses. If you can't see them, then they can't see you. Me not wanting to show me bits off, everyone's seeing them. Power steering on that. Okay, let's put some lights on. Voila. My van is the most coziest little spot in the evenings, and I've started sleeping downstairs because of the hot weather. My favourite thing about this trip are the long evenings and cozy nights in my van. Swimming. At the moment, it takes a few seconds after waking up to remember where I am and remember that I'm on my own. My initial thoughts are just, yeah, okay, flick the bravery switch on, we've got another day alone kind of feeling. I feel a little bit worried, but I'm also very empowered, and I don't know how those two words can be used together, but they just are. This solo life will definitely take some getting used to at the moment. I won't lie, I'm spending way too much time on my phone, and I'm not usually even a fan of my phone most days. I think I'm just holding on to any type of connection that I can. But I'm doing it. I'm showing up for myself daily, and I will master it eventually. I have a good feeling. Very cold. I'm slowly building this life of confidence and trust around myself, proving that I can do anything that I set my mind to without doubting myself or without questioning it. I'll never let fear stop me. I'll just let it teach me to be smarter and more aware. But I won't let it steal the memories that I want to make in my life. And I hope you don't allow that either. Every time I put the keys in the ignition, it's like I'm saying yes to myself. Even though the toilet is full most days. Just clocked a bunch of people going for a run. And I'm like, oh yeah, I probably should have done that before I went for a swim. But it's not something that I think about. It's not something that comes naturally to me. Like, I'd have to write down, tomorrow you should go for a run, and then I might do it. But it won't be a run, like I can't run. I think I've abused my body so much with anxiety that I really need to get healthy again. Mission for this trip, become a runner. Yeah, right. I see you, Walter Peach. My guy. It is quite warm today actually. Feels like the first day of like summer or something. So maybe we'll do some shorts and like a lighter top because there ain't no aircon in Walter Beach. And then we have a plethora of accessories to choose from. Whatever your heart may desire, you know. These aren't prescriptions, so I can't actually see through them. Now I can. A very eclectic wardrobe, so we can either go NBA player, basketball shorts, or like beach bum. I think we'll go for the beach bum today. I'm not feeling quite gangster. I'm not feeling myself. Packing cubes for the win though, if you live in a van. In and out, keep everything tidy, you can keep it all folded and neat. Van life hack 101. Alright, so big day today actually. Today I'm leaving. I'm not quite leaving Germany today, but I've got a big road trip planned through Germany to get to Switzerland, and I've got lots planned along the way. But if you've got any recommendations, then please do leave them in the comments. For Switzerland as well, I've got a few things booked in for Switzerland that I'm extremely excited about, but obviously the more the merrier. If you're a local and you know something that perhaps I don't, would love to know. But before that happens, we've got a few things to do. I did buy a really light towel, microfiber, is that what they call it? So that it's like quick drying for in the van, but I'm in the shade at the moment, so it didn't dry. So I've got a little checklist of things that I need to do. Fill up the water tank, empty my pea container, throw out everything in my fridge that really smells, check out, and check my tyres. To do a shop today. Maybe I will put those NBA shorts back on. Send her to the Olympics. Lady just told me I look nice. She said that she liked my arrangement. That was the translation I got. I thought that was quite nice. She likes my arrangement. Just check out, please.
Just check out.
All right, time to hit the road. Oh. I'll see you next week. Lock the steering wheel, haven't I? Thought I was being cool. I'll see you next week. Cool.